Yeah, identical to her first. So there we have our standing: Sophia Liu in first, followed by Natalie Amert and Shika Kanchi.
My name's Noelle. I just turned 9 2 weeks ago, and I'm from Anaheim, California.
So you got to go compete at the U.S. Open this year, and I think that was that your first time getting to compete at the U.S. Open?
Yes, sir.
And how was it competing at the U.S. Open this year?
Well, it was really cool.
And you got first, right, in your division? So, well, congrats on that and it being your first U.S. Open.
Thank you.
So you've mentioned that you want to be a neurosurgeon. So at 9 years old, that's kind of a big goal to accomplish, when you get older. So what made you want to become a neurosurgeon?
Well, it all started when I was 3 years old. I had a friend named Katie. She was diagnosed with DIPG Cancer, which is a cancer in the brainstem right here. The brainstem controls your walking, your movements, your eyes, your breathing, your eating and swallowing. And so when you get diagnosed, you slowly lose control of your body, but your mind is still 100% alert. So it's like you're trapped in your body. And to top that off, you always, there's no cure and it's 100% fatal. And once you're diagnosed, you only usually have 1 year to 2 years to live. And doctors can't operate on it because it spreads like sand. And what I mean by that is try to imagine that you're taking 1 grain of sand out of the brainstem, one at a time, which is all mixed with like the rest of your cells and stuff. And so if you miss some, it multiplies and multiplies until there's the same number again. And then another reason I want to be a neurosurgeon is because when I'm a neurosurgeon, I can operate on patients or work with them, and I also get to do research.
Is there any type of research being done right now with this type of cancer?
Well, very little, and I want to try to make a cure and maybe find out how the children get it. I want to open a hospital to focus on brain cancer. I also want to name a Catherine the Brave Memorial to honor her. For medical school, I want to go to Johns Hopkins since it's in the top 3. I used to want to go to USA because of Tommy Trojan and my dad went there. But when my mom looked up the rating for medical schools, it was, I think, the 20-something, and Johns Hopkins was like the 3rd.
What was it like competing in an online tournament compared to competing in person in front of your friends and family and judges and things like that?
Well, in person, the judges are in front of you and behind you. But in the video, they're only in front of you, and since I'm tiny, my power can't really come through the video. Well, I just want to thank Master Lee and Master Rosman for training me, and thank my mom and dad for helping me and supporting me.
So that was fun watching Noelle Ahn's interview. My favorite part was her smile. Some of her teeth are missing there. I'm not sure where they went, but they're gone. And I want to see if it impacts her balance as she goes through choreo. All good so far.
Right. She is just so tiny. Look at this tiny little uniform, but she has some massive giant kicks here. Both side kicks and front kicks looking great.
Yeah, she's fierce.
And I believe she trains with the team Doan Gilly out of California.
She has really good presence as she's moving through the Poomsae.
She did a great job for this division again, 8 to 9 years old. I'm just so impressed with the talent of these young athletes. She gets a 7.63, so new high score here.
By a lot. That was quite a gap. Yeah, she's a little spitfire. Look at that. She's exploding up through those boomsogis. She's really very accurate.
Yeah, this is a great performance, both of these forms showing some really great skill, accuracy, understanding of the Poomsae at such a young age. This is Noelle Ahn, and she just performed Taeguk Chiljang.
Right, there were just a couple moments there where she leaned just a little bit off balance through that top line. She receives a score of 7.4, a little bit lower, but I think that might have had to do with her teeth. That threw her off a little bit. 7.52 for her final Poomsae score.
Well, those teeth will be growing in soon, and then she'll just be able to get all 8s when she has all of her adult teeth.